Wade from Wade's Orchids. And the plant you're looking at here is Dendrochilum bicallosum. This plant here has got 22 spikes on it right now. It's got a lot of growing to go yet. It's in a 6-inch pot, but it's by no means filled up the pot yet, which it will do. This has been blooming for me with 2 nice flushes of bloom per year. It also blooms through the summer on and off. It throws out some spikes, but it's a very easy plant to bloom. It is intermediate to maybe warm growing, and it is very easy to take care of. It's potted in sphagnum moss and bark right now with a little bit of perlite. It likes to remain moist, and what I do is I have it in a clay pot for a reason. When you have something with sphagnum moss, it tends to sometimes get a little bit too wet. If you put the plant in a clay pot, there is no way that you will overwater this with a bark and sphagnum mix, especially if you have drainage material at the bottom of the pot. What happens is when you water, the clay pot will take the excess moisture and evaporate it to the outside. And it makes for a very nice, easy to care for plant. What you're looking at here, the flowers are actually like a tawny orange color. There's no other dendrochilums that have this color flower. It's very unique. It's also a fairly nicely sized plant. The pseudobulb and leaf get to be about 10 to 12 inches tall. And I'm going to go in as close as I can to try to give you a closer look at some of the flower spikes here. Okay, and hopefully we can focus on the individual flowers there. It's hard for me to see with the glare here, but I think we have this in focus. And you can see that the flowers that you're looking at there are, about 3/8 of an inch across. And there's easily over 50 flowers on a spike. If you look at this, I'll back up just a little bit here. And you can see how these flowers, as they come out, the flower spike twists, and it gives kind of a spiral shape to each flower spike. And it's a really pretty arrangement. The flowers last for a fair amount of time. I'd say like 3 weeks at least. And it is a very nice display and very easy to bloom and very rewarding. So I hope you've liked this little look into Dendrochilum bicallosum. It's a really nice plant to have, and I really highly recommend it to add to your collection. I might also say that it does have a fragrance, although I really don't care for the fragrance that much, but you can decide that for yourself. Also, fertilizing. I always forget to mention fertilizing, and some people call me out on it. Fertilizing for this is the same with all of my other orchids. I give about 250 parts per million, maybe every 3 weeks or 4 weeks during the winter time, and about every week to 10 days during the summer. Okay, that comes out to about probably 1 teaspoon per gallon or so. I have to confess that I cheat. I use a TDS meter, and it tells me if I have the right amount of fertilizer in my water. So, at any rate, fertilize it normally as you would for all of your other orchids. It isn't a real heavy feeder, but it does appreciate some fertilizer. Okay? So this is Wade from Wade's Orchid. Hope you like this, and we'll see you next time.